What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to this multi-time frame analysis. We're going to be covering in this video New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. Now, before we actually get into this, I'm going to ask you guys to do one thing, and that's just like this idea. Not only does it show your support to us, but it also allows others to potentially see this idea as well. I say this all the time, there's enough money in the Forex markets for everyone, so why not do yourself and everyone else a favor, including us, and just like this idea so that they too can get a chance to see this. Now, as always, I already did mark up this idea, so I'm just going to reveal some of these objects, and then I'm going to explain more or less what I was looking at. So we'll start on the monthly time frame and kind of work our way up. As you can see here, this is just one of the major areas of structure. We see that it was support here, and then it got tested as support once more, and we broke through that area of support. So that's why I marked up this line right here, this horizontal ray. And then I went down to the weekly time frame, kind of consolidated and condensed this down a bit. And I started looking at some trends. As you can see, this is in fact a trend with price touching it once, and then twice, 3 times, 4 times with a fake out. Oops. Fake out. And then 5 times total. These ones were relatively close, but we're not going to count those. And then you can see same thing happening here. This descending trend line touched once, technically twice, 3, 4, and then now it broke through this trend line and also this area of significant support, and then actually is testing and trading still below this area, this previous descending trend line. So we did break out. Depending on how this candle closes on this week, which is tomorrow, would determine whether or not we want to actually stay in on this trade on the short side or wait for a buying opportunity. So this is kind of what we're looking at. We do have this monthly support like I showed you. And the great thing about this descending trend line and this monthly support is it actually has confluence with our 78% fib. It's relatively close, obviously, because of the fact that we are using this monthly support level as an area of resistance, not necessarily a finite number. We're looking at this whole area in confluence with the 78 fib to be a potential area for us to look at entering. Similarly, we see that this is actually lining up with the 61% fib as well. So based on the fact that we are trading below not only this monthly support that was broken and also this descending trend line, we are, as you can see on this monthly time frame, in confluence with this 50% fib, and this 61% fib. So we do have more confluence in this as well. So we have it trading and closing multiple times below in the weekly time frame on this descending trend line, and corresponding with our monthly and weekly fibs. And those are significant fib levels as well. So it's a good retracement that we're experiencing. And then based on that, if your entry conditions are satisfied, this is kind of what we are looking at. So this is our TP. Right now, it's just about to trip our entry. So we're going to be waiting for a 4-hour confirmation every 4 hours on the candle close before we actually commit to this trade. Otherwise, we're going to be letting it do its thing. And if it continues to rise and we don't get confirmation, so be it. If it falls before we get confirmation, so be it. We rather risk money smart by waiting for confirmations than kind of get this FOMO experience and then go in without a confirmation and ultimately lose that money. So this is New Zealand dollar versus the US dollar. Hopefully that was helpful. Appreciate you guys. Once again, like this video, like this idea, comment the ideas of the pairs that you want us to cover in the future. And I'll see you guys, as always, in the next video. Later.